Hey everybody, welcome to nerdL.A.G, episode 7. My name is Toshi, and today with me I have...
Xares.
And...
Human.
And we don't have a special guest tonight, so... sorry. Let's go ahead and get started with life.
It's right now, isn't it?
Oh yeah, we've only got 3 people here tonight.
Yep. Wisdom, right?
I'll take wisdom. Hell yeah.
I figured.
What are the 3?
Wisdom. You got power and courage. Courage. Yeah. You got courage.
I'll take courage.
I'm power. That makes sense, actually.
All right, there, game.
All right, we had to do that. Yeah, I'm the evil one, so that makes sense. All right, with life.
Link, kill him.
With life.
Powerball.
Oh, I'm amazed how much it's actually going to. $1 billion tomorrow is what they expect. Highest in the history of it existing. And I think there's a 1 in at least 292 million of chance of winning it. I mean, it's a small chance, but such a big dream if you could win it. Because, if you win it, if you get it all at once, you'll get about half. So $500 million, guys.
Oh, wait, why would you need to take it all at once if it's that amount? If you're going to get it over how many years?
30 years.
30 years?
You get paid a certain amount.
Assuming it's divided...
1 billion?
1 billion is the estimate for tomorrow.
That's enough to live ridiculously comfortable every single year as a paycheck.
Yeah, it's pretty much... I think it ended tonight at 850 million or 900 million.
Jeez.
And tomorrow it's supposed to reach that 1 billion mark. Now think what you would do with that amount of money.
Oh, man, I could watch all the anime.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's say if we won that, and we had, let's say 500 million because they have to take taxes and stuff.
So we're saying if we took the lump sum.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, lump sum or... I mean, you don't need to take the lump sum.
Okay,
you can still do the...
So how much is
I'd
it?
only do it that
how
way.
much is it per...
You would get like 600 or 700 million if you do per the 30-year mark, I believe. You would get more.
Yeah, but how much is it per year?
Per year? What do you mean?
About 2 million?
So $2 million per year?
Pretty much.
Dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would
$2 million per year?
Would you take the lump or would you take the payments?
Being $2 million a year, I'd probably have to do the payments.
Okay.
Normally I would do the lump sum, but probably because it's $2 million, yeah, definitely take the...
30 years. You can't fuck that up.
No.
Because for 30 years, you're getting $2 million. By the point that you fucked up on year 4 or 5 and actually had to go get a job to where you could continue living a life, you'd figure out to budget that. So,
yeah.
You have a fail-safe of non-fucking up.
Yeah.
So unless you're just way too stupid for your own good.
How many people have won the lottery and been stupid, though?
Usually they take the lump sum, though.
Yeah.
So they burn through it.
So
if you pick the smart option, then you automatically have a built-in fail-safe to allow you to be smart even after fucking up multiple times.
So you would take the continuous payments.
Without question.
See, I would like to take that, but I have bad luck, so I would take the lump sum.
Well, the lump sum still works if you just throw all of it into something that would give you interest.
Yeah, let's say we did this and we won, because that would be great. We'll start with you, Xares. What would you do with that money?
Okay. Well, step 1, invest.
Yes. Actually,
just with interest. I mean, 5% or even 1% of $1 billion is still enough to make almost what I'm making now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just throw that into a bank account and I'm set for life.
Yeah.
What would you invest in?
Just a savings account which yields additional money.
Oh, you wouldn't be investing in actual companies or anything like that?
Nah.
To help make more money?
No, it is helping make more money.
Well, I mean, saying investing in companies to help make even more money than just your bank account.
See, he wants that because he knows that taking the max, he'll make a profit that's still decent, and he doesn't have to do anything. He doesn't have to worry about the ebbs and flows. It's a continuous 1% or 2% because savings accounts is a small increase, but putting the max, I think the max is 500,000, and putting that in there and just let it month by month, you'll still be making what, 5,000? something like that, you'll still be making a profit, and it won't ever
And I
go
can
down.
do that with multiple bank accounts too. So,
So
I mean,
he's
at least
just-
I think I've never.
He's
looked
going
into
with
the
that,
specifics, but-
and then okay, so you know we will invest. What would you spend a little bit on? Because you got some spending money.
Step 1, house. I've already got a car I like, so no reason to spend money on that. Next up would be
The world is your oyster with
more
this.
gaming equipment. I don't know.
Okay.
The house is the main one.
Okay.
I guess a secondary house in a vacation area.
That'd
Just
be
take
cool.
trips to it.
Okay. Okay.
Easily, first thing I would do would be buy a house, something that's not too out of reach.
Hold on. What are we in right now?
That's just those headphones.
No, you buy a house. You have a
Well,
house.
yeah, but I would definitely get a bigger house. Not like ridiculous. Like maybe, I know this is probably going to sound ridiculous to you guys, but like maybe like a $500,000 house, because I could afford it, and I could afford it to stay clean and hire maids at a really low price, and I would invest in some really cool stuff to decorate with. Like I know exactly what I'd buy. I'd buy a house over here, or just keep this one.
If you buy me a maid outfit, I'll totally be your maid.
Deal. So when I win the Powerball tomorrow, if I play, that's the key to Powerball. You have to try to play. So, okay, the next thing I would do immediately would be buy a Japanese-style mansion in Japan. Hands down, with a huge giant garden like what you see on the animes.
Okay.
And then I'd buy like a Nissan Skyline GTR R34 V-Spec 2.
Okay.
And some other cool cars, RX-7, 86, all these other cool cars.
I mean, it's good to dream.
And then I would buy everybody else a car, because houses are too expensive, and probably give away a lot of cash.
Wait. Do you want to go? Or do you want me to go?
Just take it.
Okay, so you say houses are too expensive. So if I asked for a Bugatti Veyron, would you buy it for me?
No. You'd have a top out of like 50,000.
That's like half the cost of a house, and it's
Yeah.
far more useful to have a house than a car.
Yeah.
I could sell the car if you wanted to.
There are houses.
At
you could just
like
here, how about this?
1/4 of
How
the
about this? I
cost.
say, how about $50,000 cash, or I can get you a car. You'd obviously take the cash, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Okay then. All right. Okay. That's
Anyway,
Yeah.
So yeah, then I would try to just blow through it, buying lots of cool things,
I love that you can never blow through it with that much money. It would be really hard.
and I would invest it.
You do not know the corruption of having that much money.
Well,
That's one of the main reasons that I would pick the.
What are you talking about? I'm balling.
You would be broke. If it wasn't,
I would be broke so
if it
fast.
was not for Ranma,
it was not. For
you
Rook.
would be broke in 2 weeks flat.
Somehow
You would go out
you would
and buy
find a
each
way.
of those cars. You would go and
find a
buy
way.
each of
You
those
would find a
houses.
way.
You would go to every expensive restaurant, overeat, probably puke it up, go and overeat some more.
No,
and this
I-
is
I
like
would
these
actually-
top end restaurants everywhere.
No, I would buy a sushi restaurant, and then that's it.
Okay.
That's all I have to eat for the rest of my life is sushi.
The number of plane tickets that you would get.
No,
you
I'd
would,
buy a plane and a pilot.
Yeah,
I'm
you
a
see.
billionaire.
Okay, no, multi-millionaire.
And you have this once. You did all of that within the first 2 weeks. You have nothing left.
No, I'd invested in other stuff too.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay, sure. So you're 6 cars that are.
Why are you guys picking on me?
Because
Because
we love
you're
you.
the
We love
reason.
you. We love you.
You're the perfect example of how people blow through.
This is like an
this amount of money.
intervention.
Because no amount of your grasp of what you're talking about has anything to do with the amount of money that you actually have in relation to it.
See, this is also why I want him to buy it, because he's one of those that will get it.
So does that mean all of us just have to go and intervene and say, no, take it over time.
Yes.
You put half of it directly into a savings account.
Yes.
And then the other half you give to your wife.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds about
Yeah,
right.
yeah, that's why I figured.
But then I get allowances, right?
Yes.
Yes, but that's not up to us.
Yeah.
That's up to your wife.
How much do you think she would give me allowance-wise per month?
Per month? Probably around 5,000.
She will give you a decent amount.
So $5,000 per month.
That's not including doing things that.
How much is that a
benefit.
year? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So that's $60,000
Which
a
is
year.
a good amount.
Yeah.
You could last for a year. With
She
it.
would let you get the car to start with so you could get rid of those junkers. She would probably allow you guys to pick out the next house and actually buy it ahead of time.
Make it 10 grand a year or 10 grand a month, and we'll call it a deal.
All right then.
75.
Fine. No, give him
8.
7.
8.
And we're gonna keep going with this for a while, guys. So let's switch over to me because we know
I
this
was just about
argument.
to say, what would you do?
Truthfully, I would I would do the lump sum, as I said. I know it's weird, but I have really bad luck, so I predict that. Take that, build trust funds with it, because I want to be able to get it given to me at a certain amount, which is sort of like but it's sort of more free control with that, because I can set that amount. Then get a financial advisor, get a lawyer, and get a couple of I forgot who it was, a trustee or something else to help me control that, because that is a lot of money. With a single person, you will need people to help you with that.
Okay, other than being a responsible adult with the money, what would you buy in unresponsibility?
Responsibility, I will buy a house, of course. I would build my manga library.
Ooh, that would be cool to build
So
a
the first
manga
one was
library.
still an adult thing, but yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone needs a house.
everyone needs a house.
Yeah.
But I would build that. I would,
Or he would just live in the manga library.
Well, then after
That would be cool.
Yeah, then I would take some of the funds, actually support. There's actually a driving. I forgot what it's called. I forgot what the charity is, but they drive city to city with books of manga for kids to read, and also give it to charities like Extra Life and all that to give entertainment video game systems to kids in hospitals.
That's pretty cool.
Speaking of that, AGDQ is actually going on right now.
Yeah.
They do the
The
donations for
speed
lots
run.
of different organizations, as well as provide entertainment from people playing video games to the epitome of skill.
So what is it? What?
AGDQ, Awesome Games Done Quick. Actually, last night was the Mega Man block.
Is
and-
it a charity?
Yeah. It's a charity where they have speedrunners get together. It's like a week-long event. Everyone just plays games, speedruns them. So doing everything possible in the game to get through as fast as possible for the entertainment of other people. Everybody just throws money at the screen. People donate thousands of dollars at a time.
That's really cool.
And we
It's
will link
incredible.
this because it's a good charity to support.
Yeah.
Final-
It's
oh.
entertaining and beneficial.
And final thing I would do is to all my friends, I would say you have to get I will purchase you a physical item. There are limitations. I will have a written contract because of that. Because I would choose to give stuff. I don't want to be asked for it or demanded
Yeah.
of it. So it will be a physical item, but I won't pay for anything additional. So if it's a car, I will not pay for the insurance, will not pay for the tune-ups, checkups, all that. If it's a house, none of the insurance or anything like that. You will get the physical item. There will be a limit. I would say less than 500,000 because I want you guys still to have that dream. So you could get that really nice house if you want.
I'll take the nipple tassels.
They will be diamond encrusted for your sake. But I want that because I want you guys to feel like when you get it, it's like it's yours and it's a really extravagant, but you know there's still responsibility because as you said, people don't know until they see
So
it.
Ranma would still give me like a $5 allowance per month.
Well, if you want the cash or you get your dream car.
Ugh.
You
But
guys
you
went
wouldn't-
into a lot of detail for
Well,
years.
my dream car is only 50,000,
Okay, you could get
and then so I could get like
3 of them.
2 of those.
Yeah.
Plus, I could get literally all of my dream cars.
But as I said, you would pay for the insurance and all that.
Okay.
Okay.
I-
Okay.
You would
Heck,
have an allowance of 1 car a year.
I would get literally like 4 cars, and then with the rest of the money, pay all the insurance.
I'm okay with that.
That'd be awesome.
Well, I
And
said physical
buy
items,
anime.
but yeah, okay. But okay, so let's talking about dreams and things that are impossible to reach right now. You are going to a concert, correct?
Yes, I am.
I don't know if Xares are considering it. What do you feel like about it?
Are you talking about the...
The Hatsune Miku concert here in Dallas, Texas, or not here because we're in Oklahoma, but it's in. Hang on, give me a second.
You want to explain it?
Okay, so Hatsune Miku is coming to Dallas, Texas, May 14th. The doors open up at 7 p.m. Show starts at 8 p.m. And to go and get the tickets, you can go to the Haku, or you can go to Miku, MikuExpo.com, and then you can go to click buy, and it'll take you to ticketfly.com, or you can probably just go to ticketfly.com and find it there. And it's pretty much just all ages, and the tickets run about $33 to $53 or $55.
Not bad for a concert, I will admit.
I'm really excited because I like the songs, I like the music. It's cool because it's like an anime character. It's a really cool idea. It's a projected. It's Miku projected on stage, and it's completely different. And it's at the Bomb Factory in Texas, so it's gonna be huge. What are you gonna say?
So 1, in Texas, so you have my attention. 2, what day is it?
May 14th.
So that's enough time ahead time.
That's
to know.
a while. This is January 9th.
Oh, you got a tournament?
Nope. Renaissance Festival.
Oh, okay.
Ah, that sucks. I mean, not for you, but
Yeah. See, I'm
Well,
tempted.
kinda.
You guys go enjoy your concert. I'll kidnap you on another weekend.
well, you
Usually
do
that's
that all month, don't you?
Yep. I have an option of going to an anime
can miss
convention.
one day, right?
It's a weekend.
Nope. I have a schedule that affords me every single weekend off for it, so I'm going to be there every single weekend.
Crap. I want to go to that.
Like I said, I'm kidnapping you for at least one of them.
That'd be interesting to see.
Hopefully one that has the masked ball, because that's bomb.
But yeah, I'll be going. I'm hoping Tien will go. We're getting a lot of our friends together and going. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a
fun. I
different
would think.
experience.
And we could make it into another spa because it's in Dallas. If we had the time.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, I imagine it's a Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at best, you could make it a spa trip afterward.
Yeah. Just.
And then not do a full 24 hours, but
Yeah.
do
Yeah,
the worst part of the spa, which is sleep there,
Yeah.
and then enjoy it for
And,
part of the day.
I
and
bet you
then go.
everyone has a vacation day. We could,
Yeah.
I like the idea that, we're seeing, because it's using the same idea they did with Tupac and Michael Jackson. Like, actually I know it's weird, but actually doing a hologram of her. It's pretty much an idea of a hologram.
Well, just what about the gorillas? They had them too. You guys,
Yeah, that's true.
You guys remember the gorillas?
Yeah.
I'm familiar.
Okay, yeah, they did it too, and it was a huge thing. I just don't remember it being that. I remember it being really good, but I guess I was just younger, so.
Well, see, I've never seen it since I said Michael Jackson did it on a award ceremony and Tupac did it. It was interesting to see them try to put that and actually make an image and actually make it move correctly and have everything in sync with it, because that's a lot of time and energy to do that. And then it's going to be maybe an hour show, 2 hour show. So that's
I'm guessing it's going to be probably a 3 to 4 hour show, because they don't just have Miku. They've got Lin and Ren, and they have
the other.
Yeah, they got all the whole other cast, which I believe there's 5 in total. So let's say
That's weird.
What?
Cast, but it's not people.
They have an anime game.
there's songs. I mean, there's a live
Well,
band.
yeah, I mean, it's not. I mean, as far as that goes, it's not entirely wrong to say cast, but it sounds weird because
They're all digital.
yeah, that's like saying I'm gonna go watch an anime. They've got the entire cast there.
Eh.
It's like, wait, I mean, yeah, but what?
Well, it's going to be an interesting event. As we've already mentioned before, tickets are available at different areas. There's one in Seattle. There's, I think, one in L.A., Dallas. You could go to the website, which we'll link below in our description, so you guys could go see it. Buy tickets if you want. I say go, because that's supporting anime. And we'll slowly bring in more and more each time a concert is successful, each time a game is successful, each time an anime that's a good anime will be, that will get a second season.
Which there is an anime about Hatsune Miku. I just don't know what it's called. Speaking about anime, I want to talk about anime.
So this is now called... what is
Anime.
this? No?
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we gave it a title.
Yeah, we're going to start our anime section with the title.
Zach's Week Anime. Or,
Eh?
well, I guess Toshi's. Dang it.
What?
Toshi's Week Anime. There we go.
Gosh, take it.
I was
so-
reading the paper.
Toshi.
Okay.
What is your week anime?
Okay, so I've watched Tokyo Magnitude 8.0. It's an anime from which, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that it's from 2009.
Okay, so
Unless it takes place in 2009 and it's a new anime. I only got to look it up slightly. But
Okay.
it's on Hulu. I believe it's on Crunchyroll. Don't quote me on that. But, okay, so
premise.
it follows this, I think she's 12 years old, and the boy is like 6 or 7 years old.
So male, female leads?
Yes. They're kind of like the main characters, but yet there's still other main characters. So anyway, there's this kid who's just like real, like almost emo-ish. She just hates everything. She's always pissed off at everybody. She hates her mom because she's never hanging out with her, the typical young girl.
Preteen. Yes.
So anyway, and there's the little brother who is 7 years old, and he is not in love with her, but like he loves to hang out with her and draw her pictures, stuff like that.
No complex, right?
No complex. And so the anime is based around these two kids. Well, the little boy wants to go on a vacation, and because it's summer break, and the girl wants to do the same thing, but the parents can't because they're too busy. So anyway, they're like, well, why don't you just take your little brother to the robot festival in some other prefecture? And so the little girl doesn't want to, but she ends up taking him anyway. They're inside of a mall. They go and see it. They like it. They enjoy, or well, the little boy does. She doesn't like it. And anyway, as they're walking out of the mall, the little boy's like, I need to go to the bathroom. And so she said, okay, I'm going to go wait outside, like a responsible sister. She's like, I'm going to go wait outside while you go to the bathroom. And hey, on your way back, bring us some drinks. Well, so she's waiting outside, texting her friend, and she's like, I hate this world. I wish it would just all fall apart. And then she hits send, and then an earthquake starts. And, well, the whole mall collapsed. And tons of people were killed in it, stuff like that. And the little boy gets lost inside there. Well, so they go in, the little girl finds, she starts having a breakdown because she realizes that she really did love her little brother, runs back into the mall, and then, stuff's on fire, people's dead bodies laying around. It starts to get real. And the way it's done, I love the animation style because it's the artwork that I like, that kind of like almost painted. So I'm really into the anime, and so it's starting to become really real-like to me. Okay. So anyway, she goes in, and there's some backstory with some characters that she was meeting in the past. Well, she ends up running into this character, and it's an older lady. She's probably in her 25, 28, maybe 30 range.
Older lady?
Older than 12.
She's roughly around your age.
Well, I know, but she's 12. Compared to 12 years old, she's old. She's like 25.
So adult.
An adult. Stop staring at me.
Okay.
So anyway.
Brief summary.
I'm not that old.
Well, roughly around.
We're all under 30.
Not for a little
almost.
longer. Yeah. Okay. So
anyway, the whole story is about her. They find her brother. Anyway, they go on. Let me backtrack a little bit. The adult tries to help the little girl find her little brother. They find the little brother, and then that's kind of like the main
the main plot.
No, not the main plot. The
premise.
I'm trying not to spoil everything because it's really good. So anyway, they find the little brother. They walk out of the mall, and now all transportation is shut down because the entire Japan, or well, Tokyo, whatever they're at, has been so destroyed that all transportation, highways have been shut down, the trains have been shut down, motorcycles, you're not allowed to drive your motorcycle or your bike, you can only walk. And luckily there's some like rivers around so they can use boats, but there's so many people that it starts becoming, chaotic. Well, anyway, they have to find their way back home. So this lady's helping the little kids get home, and they're imagine walking from here, which we're in Tulsa. Imagine
It's a long trek, isn't it?
yeah, from here to like what was it? It was like Oklahoma City.
Mile number. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So it's a long trek for them. It's a journey where you follow them, the main characters, to their quest to get home to their
yeah,
family.
walking, and then walking through all the debris, all the tragedy, and you throughout this entire thing, there's aftershocks. So if you go into a building, you have the potential of an aftershock still breaking down that building and collapsing that too.
Okay.
And
So
there's
they have trials and tribulations along the way. Okay.
dude, it's so
okay,
good.
It sounds like it's kind of like a just a natural
Disaster
hazard.
movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
natural disaster version of zombie apocalypse. You don't have an
It's-
antagonist of zombies. You have an antagonist.
It's
arguably,
it's a catastrophe movie.
Yeah.
In that
yeah,
way.
but it's not a movie. It's an
But
anime
you know what I mean,
series.
it's
There's
that
11
type.
episodes.
Okay, it's 11 episodes. You said the artwork's really well done. It has the
It's not really well done, but it's well done.
okay.
But it's a definite like 9.0, maybe even a. I want to give it a 10, but I want to say that there's too many flaws that I would say. I'm going to give it a 9.
Okay, give it a
A
9.
9.0 for sure.
And the Richter scale, folks. And the Richter
It
scale.
blew my mind. Psychology wise, blew my mind.
So yeah.
There's some heavy psychology in there. The action is a different kind of scale of action. It's not like a beat 'em up action. It's just like a tense, like, oh my god, this could be real action.
Okay.
It was a phenomenal anime. Little lackey on the characters, but other than that, dude, a must watch. Like, I'm gonna make you guys watch this.
All right.
It's so amazing. I'm probably gonna overhype it to where you guys are gonna be like, yeah, it was good.
Probably going
probably
to.
yeah. Probably
Yeah.
going
Probably
to,
already
yeah.
did.
Yeah. All right. So that was
Plus, we don't need to watch episode 1.
yeah. That just episode 1.
That was kind of like episode 1 and 2, I think.
Okay. Okay.
And pretty much they're trying to get their way back.
That's good. Okay. So that was Zach's week anime.
Ha! You did it too, Toshi's.
Toshi. That name stuck with me. Toshi's week anime. So
That's just one of them. I'm gonna quickly just tell what I've been watching. Also been watching Gintama. I'm on episode 100. And Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? I'm on episode I think 8.
The answer would be yes.
yes.
What?
The answer to the question.
What was the question?
Oh gosh.
Is it wrong to pick up girls? in a
Oh.
dungeon?
So yeah.
Okay. So next anime that we will talk about actually is one that we all have now watched the first episode to, called
Sekko Boys.
which. How would you explain it, Xares?
Not what I was hoping it was gonna be. It was okay. When I saw the preview, I originally thought that it was going to be a demonstration of mass indoctrination, or
Big words.
okay, a demonstration, a way of giving a very obvious look into what it's like to be in a cult, or for there to be a large gathering of people focusing in on a single idea with little substance to it. Think along those lines is what I'm referring to. Well, the show starts up and it's about 4 idols who are different Greek gods like Ares, or
Hermes.
philosophers,
Yep.
or
They're basically busts
yeah.
of these ancient gods and historians and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually focused on them and a female protagonist that is now their manager.
Each of them actually has a personality and a
Voice.
voice, so they do speak. I was anticipating it being one where they don't actually have a voice or character at all, but everyone is going to their quote-unquote shows and getting really involved in it, and there's nothing going on.
Yeah. Or like when they're communicating with people, they just blank stare and people are almost me
Like
and Xares
like
said-
like when they're sitting there at the interview, like when the interviewers are interviewing them at the what's it called? I'm just gonna call it interview. All the statues are up on stage, looking all statuey, and they're asking questions like, "What's it like to be an idol?" And they'll hold the microphone up to him and be like, and in the previews they didn't say anything.
That's what we would like.
Yeah, and then everybody reacted like, "Oh my gosh, really? Oh, you know."
All right. So, Toshi, how did you think of the?
I think it's gonna be really funny. I think it's gonna be completely different, completely weird, something completely out of the norm, out of all the tropes. I mean, they're gonna keep some weird normal tropes in there, like Japan always does, but I think it's gonna be completely weird, completely different, and I don't see it lasting long or getting too much hype. But for the anime people that are like into normal anime, they're gonna be like, "Wait, what is this? Why? WTF?" So I think it's gonna be fun.
Okay, and Xares has already given his opinion on it, and
What's yours?
Mine's sort of in the middle because I wanted what Xares said, them to not speak, so it gives the idea of everyone there is sort of just following them just because it's just a hype. It's the idea of them, and I wanted the female character to sort of be that straight character that knows this is wrong, going, "What's wrong with you all?" But they gave the female character the idea of that she hates statues. That was one of her premises because she used to go to art school.
And that made me giggle.
And she drew statues and made her angry. And actually that's one of the reasons they hired her. And then, it was an 8-minute anime. Animation-wise, it was pretty nicely done. I mean, the drawing was pretty nicely done. I like how they use real statues for the images.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
It was sort of like anime drawing statues, like.
And that I think that really would have added to the whole idea of them not having any talking at all. It would have been completely out of the element to begin with. And since everything was drawn there, and you have real world 3D statues in place of it, you could argue that it would be something that you would view as a deity. Because it's something completely outside of the realm. We're talking of the difference between 2D and 3D. So, I mean, yeah, that would add a little bit of an element to it, and you could even have that addressed in one of the later episodes as to why it is that there's this pseudo-cult following for it. But, I don't know. It definitely could be entertaining. So far, it didn't grasp me with anything, so
I don't think it's going to grasp any of you guys. I think it's just something that's going to be completely weird, completely different, and just random. And that's one reason why I think it's going to be fun.
Okay.
The place that you can find that at is Crunchyroll. I think they just streamed the first episode on the 8th. So, with that, that's enough of the anime. Let's get to our game. So,
Nerd Stump.
Who wants to start Nerd Stump?
I'll start off with this one.
Okay.
Okay. You want to give a quick...
No. If you want a quick explanation, go listen to episode 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, or 1 of our previous Nerd.L.A.G. Or the ones that have it, so you get a quick explanation of the game Nerd Stump.
Yeah.
So,
that's a better idea.
Yeah, there is. Begin.
All right. So mine is actually going to be a anime character.
Oh,
Ooh,
gosh.
this is different.
I much prefer video games, but...
I know.
All right. Has a highly versatile fighting style. A balance of cost and reward. The antagonists range from pure evil to relatable relatable anti-hero.
Okay, this one sounds hard.
You want to go first?
Okay, repeat them again.
Yep. So, has a highly versatile fighting style. Versatile meaning has multiple options. A large balance of cost and reward. So high risk, high reward, low risk, low reward. That's the character in a nutshell, not just the fighting style. The antagonists, meaning main villains, range from pure evil to relatable anti-hero.
Huh. Okay. And this is an anime series?
This is an anime character.
Oh.
So the anime characters.
Okay,
villain.
I guess my first guess is gonna be Inaho from Aldanoa Zero. Mainly because he's versatile in his ways of fighting. He fights a lot of different kinds of characters. It's an anime that you've watched and enjoy. and I'll wait for the fourth clue for my next answer, but that's kind of be my first. What's yours, He-Man?
You know I suck at anime.
I know it actually does fit pretty well for those. I mean, as far as it goes, I guess you could say one of the villains would be pure evil. That would be pretty good. Relatable anti-hero, I don't think that Bat really fits that. But
Yeah,
See,
Orange, or when Orange was him.
As
so.
you said, I almost went with the main character for One Punch Man. I almost went with that because you gotta admit, I was going to go.
Well,
with that.
he doesn't have versatile ways of fighting. He
doesn't.
only has his one. It's punching.
Well, one punch, but multiple punches or a single punch. It changes in varying levels.
Well, yeah, that's true.
That's why I was thinking that because I didn't know how subtle he wanted to be because it could change from not hitting a person or being able to lightly tap to completely destroying everything and throw a single punch or multiple punches.
Yeah.
And then you've seen the character ranges of this pure evil ones, and they are anti-hero ones.
Yeah.
So that's why I was going with that one.
So is that your guess?
I want to go with that.
All right.
Alright, so we've got Saitama
And
and
Inaho.
Inaho. I like them both. I really, really do. However, no.
Okay.
Dang it! All right, that's
the
the
final?
final clue.
All right. If you don't piece everything together with this one, you to a lesser extent, but you to a major extent fail.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
You know how weak I am on this world.
Has a Napoleon complex.
Napoleon complex. Okay, so so read the first clues again.
Okay.
So Napoleon complex is kind of bringing into my mind either he's short, or because he's short, he's mainly angry and tries to prove his point by being all talk and trying to show off or something like that. My first thought in my head was Vegeta. He's short and different fighting styles, versatile. I don't know. So read some other clues.
So yeah, you got the versatile fighting style, a balance of cost and reward, and the antagonists range from pure evil to relatable anti-hero.
Oh, man, those all kind of fit Vegeta
They
too.
do fit Vegeta.
Oh man. I'm trying to think of some other ones though.
I like the Vegeta idea. Because it's true, he does change his fighting style over the years. Because you literally see him change stances from the very first time you see him to the very end, and
All right. So okay.
he did
Let
fight.
me backtrack a little bit. Read the clues one last time.
Okay.
Okay, and read them all in order and somewhat quick, so I can kind of piece some stuff together real quick.
A highly versatile fighting style, a balance of cost and reward. The antagonists range from pure evil to a relatable anti-hero, and he has a Napoleon complex.
Ah, crap, that last one. I was thinking Lelouch, too, from Code Geass,
I want Vegeta.
because he's very versatile, and he's... The reward and cost, he weighs a lot, but the Napoleon complex, that doesn't speak to me for Lelouch. Crap, I think I'm gonna have to try to go with Vegeta, but I don't think I'm right.
I'm going with that.
So we've got two Vegetas.
Yeah.
Hey, I think we should make it a rule that it cannot be the same answer, because
So whoever gets to the right one first gets to keep that one. Or
yeah,
comes
that's
to
what
that
I
conclusion.
think.
Okay.
Yeah, because if
Well,
if,
you
if
didn't
he knows
stick
the
with
answer,
your Vegeta.
Yeah, I took it. Because you said you were thinking, you didn't decide. I said, I'm thinking.
oh crap.
Yep. So if you're gonna talk it out,
Yeah.
you gotta be like,
Okay, fine. I'm fine with that. So you took Vegeta.
Yes.
Okay, well then. Oh my god, I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Crap, I guess I'll.
You chose the rule.
Yeah, I know. I'm regretting it.
Yeah. Do you want to change back from it now?
Hang on, I'm looking around for a second.
You want to change? You can withdraw the rule. We haven't all 100% accepted it.
No, I'll accept it. It just sucks.
I don't accept it yet.
Because I'm getting a bad start for the year already
Yeah.
for the points. All right, so I'm gonna hurry up and speed up. I'm just gonna say Goku, just to be on the opposite side of Vegeta.
Goku's short.
Well, I was just coming up with an answer. Okay, fine.
You're-
Short. Short. I can't think of any short anime
Who wears
characters.
short sword?
Daisy Dukes. Frieza.
Wow. Okay. Sure. Fine. I'll accept it. I'd have preferred Krillin, but whatever.
Ah, Krillin would work, but he's not.
No, Krillin wouldn't work. The answer,
Did I get it wrong?
you got it so wrong. You didn't even come up with anything related
the
to the
answer?
anime for it. Okay. Think about it. Napoleon complex. A balance of cost and reward. An exchange of sorts.
Oh! Dang it! It was Edward Elric, wasn't it?
Oh.
Dang it! I didn't think it was literal. That's why.
Bobby.
Dang it!
When I said that one, I kept doing the imprint that's balance. Balance of.
I always forget that you do those little word clues.
Yeah. That's... Okay.
Okay, cool. No one got that one. That means you didn't get a point, so
Yep.
ha, in your face.
Okay.
All right,
I don't have to
human-
feel bad about that one. I gave you plenty of good clues.
Hey, I had that happen last time too.
Yeah.
There was probably people screaming at us.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right, human, have at it.
Okay. Video game series.
Okay.
Citizens turn to blocks.
Citizens
Okay,
turn
okay,
into
okay.
blocks.
Neglected sibling
Okay.
and damsel in distress.
Mario. Well, Mario Bros. Technically, Super Mario Bros.
So that's your answer? Super Mario Brothers?
Yep.
Okay. I'll go with Mario.
How does that work?
It doesn't, because Mario's arguably a series. Super Mario Bros. Is the series title that you're specifically
Yeah.
referencing.
I'm going with his.
Dang it. So Xares got that?
Yes.
Man, that was an easy one for him. I didn't even think about that one.
Yeah, in the first.
Turns into blocks?
Yeah, in the first one, the rulebook states that the block or that the toads
Turn
or the
into turn into blocks. By,
Yeah.
So everything in there, the blocks. Every time you smash one,
you're killing one
you're
citizen.
killing a citizen.
Ha!
Yeah.
That's why I threw that one because that one's sort of that off the side. If you don't know it, you
Yeah.
don't know.
What was your final clue on that?
Princess is in another castle.
Oh, that would have gave it away.
Yeah, that would have given away. That's why.
I love the first clue because as soon as you said it, I was like, trivia, I know that one.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that one.
See,
That was a good one, though.
That one, yeah, that one I thought because both of you have seen it and played it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I was like, that little nugget is always.
I don't think I
fun
know
to
anybody who hasn't played it.
Yeah, probably true by this point.
by this point.
Okay, well, that was really quick and not hard for Xares. So I guess I'll go this time.
Mm-hmm.
This one is a anime series,
Okay.
not a character this time. I think I'll change it up next week for you. That way it stopped being anime.
No, I
All
suck
right.
at this world.
Aliens that try to take over the world. Mechs are in it. And love story comedy action.
You go first because you seem to know.
Comedy. That's entirely debatable.
What are you thinking? Talk to me.
Macross or Robotech, depending on your region. I could see that being considered a comedy.
Macross?
It's more of a space opera, but it definitely has some comedic elements to it, unintentionally, I think.
So your first final answer is?
Macross.
Okay. Human?
Mahomatic.
Mahomatic?
Yes.
I've never even heard of it.
Gosh dang it.
Okay, so you guys are both wrong.
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay,
Dang it.
final clue.
Ribbit. Oh,
Sergeant Frog.
yeah. Dang it.
I win anime! Win an anime!
Human got that point.
All I was thinking of was gay frog bondage sex. I was like, what's the name of it?
There's a long backstory to that.
That's a story one day. we can-
That was actually how I met this group of people.
Oh, that's a little awkward.
You know, you don't remember. That is how the first time we met.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna have to explain that a little bit.
No.
because we're already too deep in this conversation, and because
Too
that's
deep
that's
into gay robot, gay frog alien bondage sex.
That's the end of the game. Now you can talk about it.
I have to put that in tags. You know that.
I don't think anybody. Well,
Actually, I'm pretty sure that more people would click because of the tags.
this is probably true.
Okay. That should be on description
Explain in short term what you mean.
So, there was a game that was played once that I've been here for. Apparently, it was a game that was played multiple times.
I've never seen it since.
Yeah, nobody has. But it was where you would go and find a...
This wasn't find a fanfic. It
was told to me as...
This was Sweet Kick's fanfic.
I'm aware.
Oh, okay.
But the way it was described at the time was you go and find the fanfic.
Lols.
You bring it to the group, and then everyone passes it around and reads one paragraph. The fanfic was about Sergeant Frog, debatably, and his affection for one of the other frog characters. Mix this with some bondage,
Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky.
some gay
More like
lube
ribbit,
sex,
ribbit.
and some awkward mech references.
Yeah.
I made it until...
Well, the point of the game was to not laugh.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Everybody read it and tried not to laugh. The person who would laugh would be out of the group. Last person standing wins.
I made it to semifinals. It was me and one other person.
Make it sound like a tournament.
It was in a way.
Everything is for me.
Oh, this is true.
So, last two of us, I make it until I have to read the part where somebody's going in and the other person ribbits.
I love
And
this.
on that note, let's
This is
go to
gonna be
gaming.
This is going to be a description. You know that.
Yeah, let's move on to gaming. Xares, you
That's
in
a
one of you
great
guys?
segue. How is that? Okay. Xares.
So, one thing that I noticed that was really interesting that Square Enix is doing...
Square Enix.
Squeenix?
Squeenix.
Squenix?
I still want to call them Squaresoft. I don't care. I love Squaresoft.
I could just call it Square still. Most people still called it Square originally.
But that's the U.S. name.
Square?
Yeah, Square is the U.S. brand name. Yeah, it's called Square Incorporated when it was a U.S.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Well, it still had the Square Soft logo, so it was
Actually,
Square
it's like-
Software.
No, it was actually a triangle with Square.
Oh.
Huh?
I remember the Squaresoft being what it had displayed for things like 7 stars.
No, it was different, actually. It was different. Because they made Tales of Evermore.
We're going to have to...
argue.
Yeah, we're going to have to do this on a TV screen sometime.
Yeah.
But anyway, as for the important part of it, they're actually closing down their development crew for their mobile games.
Called?
Shinra Incorporated?
Shinra Tech.
Yeah.
Shinra Tech.
Of course, you will. Everyone who plays Final Fantasy knows their reference.
It was also their cloud-based software.
Lol.
Uh-huh.
You made a pun. Sorry, go ahead.
They made a pun.
They made fun with that.
So they're actually closing that down to focus more on their main series titles, things like Kingdom Hearts 15.
It wasn't to focus on that. That's the end result. Originally, it was shut down because, truthfully, nothing came of it. They said they were making a cloud-based system, mobile gaming, like as a focus, but no games were truly released for it. No additional building for the cloud space or anything like that. They actually shut it down and lost about 15 million American dollars from that whole thing because of cost of production and everything like that. And then after it was shut down, now they can take those people and put them to the main projects, focus on those AAAs, the Final Fantasy VII remake, the Kingdom Hearts 3, and the Final Fantasy 15. Because it wasn't making them any money, nothing was happening with it. So that's why they shut it down.
Which tells me that either the release date gets slightly moved up, or, more likely, we actually just get fewer bugs. I'm okay with both of those.
I'm okay with both. And
yeah.
I already told you this. They confirmed in March. They're going to tell the release date for Final Fantasy 15. March is when they're going to tell the date for the release.
I stand by my prediction of delayed.
I'm going to go, it's going to come out this year.
You are naive.
Hey, we are gamers. You know how if it does, and by what they've done with it.
Final Fantasy 15 won't actually see PS4. It'll be on the PS5. It'll be delayed to full consoles.
See, that's what annoys me. That's delayed for how many years now?
Kingdom Hearts 3 won't be on the PS4 either. It's going to be on the PS4 5.
No, it's going to be on the PS7. Remember that commercial?
Oh, God.
What was that commercial?
Like, when the PS2 originally came out, they had a commercial for the PS7.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, it will also here you go. Yeah, awesome. Where's my system?
I'd buy it.
I know you would because it does do all those things you want. But it's a good thing because, yeah, you're right.
Giggity.
This is going to help the production immensely because that's talent that was...
Manpower being
Yeah.
put towards something that we care about.
And that actually has existence because we see it.
And then another aspect, too, is it's nice to see a refreshing change of pace from people dropping from the main series games and then focusing in on mobile software and doing the other direction. I mean, I'm kind of tired of games like Mega Man getting the most recent release. Mega Man 10 might have been afterward. Being that very bad Mega Man X crossover verse thing that was on iPad only.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but it angers me.
It is a 2-button game where Mega Man is constantly running to the right.
Oh, it's one of those.
Oh, yeah. There's purchasable power-ups.
Oh, it's one of those.
Oh, yeah.
It's a free-to-play.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not even free to play. You still have to buy it. You just get extras that you have to purchase. Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
So, a lot of games are going towards that.
They're
Games,
going to the
quote-unquote.
You know why they're going to that.
Oh, yeah,
course.
because they're making money.
They're
That Mega Man 1 didn't make that much money.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we've seen it with a lot of big name AAA people. Ken Levine, biggest one I could think of. Bioshock 2, and Bioshock Infinite closed down, pretty much completely closed down his Irrational Game series. It's now focusing on mobile games. I love the Bioshock series. They were the first one and the last one. I love the story, love the gameplay, love.
First one was strangely too, I don't want to say dark, gritty. I don't know. It was.
Rough?
There was not a character that I was attached to, so the story was very disjointed to me.
I just love how the twist made that story though. That twist that happened. Spoilers if you've not played the game.
Are you talking about the ending?
With what you find out
Yeah.
how he's been controlled.
Yeah.
I love that. I mean, because it was so subtle to me. Because I never noticed it until they mentioned it. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I did get far enough in. I never completed the game because, like I said,
Really?
the gameplay
my
wasn't enough to make up for the awkward feeling I had.
Really?
I love underwater. I love the idea of aquatic things, but the rundown nature of the atmosphere, the fact that there's not a character that I'm with, the fact that the goal was always unclear.
The goal was to pretty much escape and figure out what's going on.
Right, but okay, goal as a different sense. Like for example, in Bioshock Infinite, the goal was very clearly save this girl.
Save the girl, pay off the debt. I love that.
And the girl was someone who is extremely relatable and who you wanted to save. I didn't have any attachment to the character that I was playing as.
You didn't feel like you didn't want to try to escape or try to help.
For the first 15 to 30 minutes, yes. But as the game progressed, that feeling started to be lost because there were, different power-ups coming in, different,
You
segments.
didn't want to save the girls?
Yes, kind of, but it wasn't, since they didn't have unique personalities, they didn't really strike me as characters, more as just a
They
moral
weren't real
obligation.
people. They can take care of themselves.
No. It's not like, okay. It struck me more like the NPC that you run into that repeats the same dialogue every time you talk to them, as opposed to a character that every time you talk to them, you're given different options about how to progress the story. So,
Like a dating game.
sure.
Yeah, okay.
Or Xenoblade Chronicles. No, that's an exaggeration of Xenoblade Chronicles. There are definitely both.
The only
types,
time
but-
a dating game and Xenoblade Chronicles were
He's gonna
alike.
mate. No, he's gonna mate with Xenoblade Chronicles. Okay.
Never mind.
Yeah, we already know
Courtroom.
this. Yeah, we already know this. But okay.
I guess it has a hole. Technically, it's a disc.
Yeah.
Giggity.
Ow!
Okay. Let's circle back to where we were originally were because we went on the tangent again. But we like that AAA is getting focused again.
Yes.
We are seeing a lot of games not getting that focus. Toshi, what do you feel about this?
What?
To be fair, you haven't really touched a game
Yeah.
in.
I saw you played Xenoblade.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's
yeah.
not touching.
The last game I touched was probably the Dragon Ball Z mobile game. That was fun.
Well, see, so are you okay with like big AAA titles losing their stances and going to the quick mobile cash easily thing, or are you wanting them to go back and focus on the AAAs?
I would say focus on the AAAs. I like it when people actually focus on something worthwhile instead of just trying to push out stuff to get more money.
That's what the Michael's
Yeah, so I would say focus on a true game that's gonna make money because it's gonna build a title for itself, and in the future, people are still gonna be talking about it, and it's still gonna get, money. And it's not like, oh, well, let's build out all these little tiny ugly games that just suck. So yeah.
Hear that Fallout? Hear that Half-Life 3 freaking work? Oh, just make the game for crying out loud. Oh.
Never played Half-Life.
So we're running out of time. So any final thoughts, Human?
Well, I have a couple final thoughts, if no one minds.
Yeah, let's hit them up real quick.
Okay, one final thought is that one game I'm looking forward to, which I've told both of you, is the One Piece Burning Blood. It actually now has a collector's edition.
Oh.
That's a nice specialized case. Comes with a.
Is it like a treasure box?
Actually, it's called the Maryford edition because it's basically the Navy or the main.
Ship.
The main antagonist is
Oh.
based with the Marines Navy.
Okay.
It comes with a art book. It comes with a special case for the game, and it comes with two figures about that big. One is
So that's about like a foot and a half.
one is Whitebeard.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and I love him because he actually uses a type of Kwando.
Now I've got a question for you later, but go ahead, keep going.
And the next one is his grave.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
So I want that one. Another thing I want to mention for a final thought, Star Wars this afternoon, when I checked it last, surpassed the domestic gross of the U.S. So it actually got past Avatar.
So it's the number one
Well,
most
grossed
selling?
in the U.S. currently.
Oh, that's cool.
When I last checked, it was like 770 million. Avatar's about
They got a little bit more to go to meet their quota.
But that's in the U.S. and Avatar was 760.
I know that it beat sales for in Japan for the Spirited Away.
Yep.
And I think what's that anime that's
Yonkai.
yeah,
Yokai Watch.
Yokai Watch is actually being better than the Star Wars, which is really odd.
No,
So,
Yonkai Watch is their thing. Like they
yeah,
love it there.
yeah.
But you have to also think about this. Star Wars has been how long?
Several years.
No, the current movie.
Oh, the current one? I don't know.
It's been out since 1 week before Christmas.
So 3 weeks. Avatar's been out for 34.
Dang, and it's already surpassed it.
And
That's impressive.
Okay, and the final thing, so we're running out of time, is come watch me on my Twitch. It's Shinigami LDL. Thank you.
Nice little
Plug.
what's the word?
Plug.
Plug.
Hey,
Yeah.
I plug nerdL.A.G every time I do my Twitch.
Yay.
So your turn.
Xares, have it.
Okay. I really hope that they do specials for the theater when they re-release or when they release the second one. Because as it stands, I view this Star Wars Episode 7 more as a plot builder than an actual movie. I didn't really get attached to any of the characters.
We can have a whole podcast of Star Wars. you
Most
know that.
likely. So I hope that they do it to where I can watch it again and see if I can get attached to the characters before the next one starts. Because I would really like that. I want to like Rey. I think the character itself has a lot of potentials.
Just in
Mild,
case.
yeah. I'm not going to go into anything detail related.
Yeah.
He's pretty good about not giving out spoilers.
Yeah.
And I would like to see some development of Finn. I don't feel like his character was accurate towards the environment that he was placed in. So hopefully they explain a little bit more as to why. But yeah, that's really all there is there. I just hope that I get to watch it again before the next ones, but I'm not going to pay for it right now. It wasn't that enjoyable for me.
Okay. Any other final thoughts on that? Or
Nope.
anything else? Okay, cool. Well, my final thoughts, just quickly. Gate is getting a season 2. Go check that out when it comes out. I don't know the date. And just a quick little fashion thing.
Anime fashion.
Yeah, anime fashion. What was the anime called?
Get on handsome.
Yeah, it's an anime about people who are drawn super like overly drastic.
The main character stabs people with his chin.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. There's a shirt out there, and I guess it's just called a nipple shirt. It's literally a black shirt with like nipples cut out on it.
Male nipples. It's
Yeah,
totally
yeah.
okay to wear to work.
And
We will admit there was a character that we're going to figure out what's his name and name Xares that.
it's called the summer date version, and the main character is Sakuya, and the shirt can be bought from their website, but you have to like know Japanese to read it. You can probably just go to Anime
Google
News Network
Translate.
or something like that, and it's $26. So go check that out. And follow us on Facebook, guys. Please, you can go to facebook.com/nerdlag podcast. Follow us on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/nerdlag. And to subscribe to us or watch us on YouTube, just go to YouTube and type up in the search bar nerdlag, and you can find us there, and go listen to our videos and click like, subscribe, and share with your guys' friends and everything. Get the word out. Xares?
I don't know. I'm going to return fire on your farts later.
I've been
That's-
holding them hostage with my farts.
That's a whole incident for today. This is human. Remember, don't regret the things that you do. Regret the things that you don't.
And this is Toshi. Nerdy? Or no, hang on. What was it?
You actually made something?
Yep, I made. Well, I didn't make some. I copyright. I'm pulling it. What was it? Crap.
Keep your
Hang on.
pants on.
Hang on. What was it? Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Oh my
clingy.
gosh.
Hang on. I had it. Like I was sitting here practicing it.
This is Toshi signing off. I'm nerdy, dirty, and flirty.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Clingy? No. Call me passionate.
How's that better?
I don't know.
Okay.
That was from Sekko Boys. I just thought it was cool. I'm just gonna use it.
Fine, use it.
All right, I'm getting awkward scares. All right, bye guys.
Meep.